Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through Shuri, tier 3 new character. She got everything you ever wished for, and if you are already in my Discord or any Facebook chat, you already know that I'm so hyped about this character last day, and that's because I had the time to test her in ABL and ABX and World Boss Legend and GBR. Yes, I did all this for you. And with that, I'm gonna continue the value video I did yesterday, the breaking news, and I'm gonna tell you right now, straightforward, before we go through the video, that you totally worth and disarm Makari, disarm Miss Marvel, disarm Black Widow if you don't have her tier 4, and go through Shuri, build her, and have a character straightforward for ABX, ABL, World Boss Legend, and GBR. She is top, and I'm gonna break down it for you through the gameplay videos I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you now the builds of the characters I'm comparing here, and in the same time I want you, before we go through that, to go down below and subscribe. Smash the like button, comment down below in this video what you're going to do in the future. Are you going to buy Shuri Black Friday? Are you going to disarm Kamala and Makari? And that's something you're doing if you're not a totally whale like a lot of people. But if you want to save CTPs, today is the last day, 300% only crystals to take the raids back from Kamala or Makari, and having Shuri all for, all in. I'm gonna show you the build right now. There is some videos I have with the proc only on here to show you her rotation with the proc and her rotation with the CTP of raids. With the CTP of raids is way more free to play, easier to play. You can miss some skills, you can do it, really seems really nice. That's her rotation here, that's her build here. I don't have I have only one of this blessing, and that's because I wanted to cap something. I'm not really sure. Critical basic artifact, critical rate, as you can see, and not here artifact, I mean CTP of raids, legendary uniform, and she got less than 40,000 physical attack. And I'm going to go straightforward compare here with Kamala. Kamala has these stats here, as you can see, and here build it's with more of this blessing, of course, and yeah, overdrive. She got no artifact, and she used to have a rage when I was making the video, but the clips are there, so yeah. And Makari here, from the other side, she got similar stats with she got 52,000 physical attack, so he got like 14,000 more than Shuri, and in the same time she's rocking a ton of Odin's blessing. She got CTP of raids. I got her artifact, and as you can see here, her uniform is mythic. She is a premium character. You have to consider that this thing is cost 4,000 crystals. And let's go. So you see the builds. My Shuri has the less build, as you saw, and let's go through. Let's start basically with ABX, and after to World Boss Legend, GBR, and ABL. So we're starting with Makari, and for sure, guys, you have to know that my rotations, my gameplay, it's not perfect. I am in top 16 alliances, worthy X, but for sure I'm not the best player there. I'm like in between 30 or 20th place, and I'm the normal. I'm not capping on this day. There's no way I could cap, but there is others that could cap this day to do 12 million. My thing was never 12 million. Even with that Makari you saw there, I wasn't able never to do, super high damage, super high numbers. I know people that can't cap. I know people has less cards and less Odin's blessing from me and do it really better. But yeah, it's not here you know, it's not a competition for me to showcase the best run of the world. I'm just doing my rotations with Makari and with Shuri. For sure there is you know, a lot of things I could do differently, but yeah. As you can see here, I'm already 7 million, and later, basically with Makari, I'm doing 6 cancel, 3 delay cancel, 5, and the rest I'm dropping them in between. And I want to have the proc into my 5th skill mainly. So yes, I'm starting with the Awaken, and after into the 3rd skill. You want to have your 3rd skill every time up. But before that, you know, you don't really care, I guess. You already know about Makari. But I managed to do 10.2, 10.3 million, let's say, with this Makari you saw there. With this huge amount of audience blessing Makari and 52,000 physical attack. So let's check out the Shuri now. Black Panther Shuri, Wakanda Forever uniform. And the rotation I'm doing here, and it's a different rotation from the one that you need to proc on, you know, with a normal obelisk. This rotation, you're starting with the 5th skill. As soon as he jumps behind, you're pressing the 4th skill, and you're proccing on the 3rd skill. You're filling up with 2nd and the 1st skill every single time you're spamming it. And the point is to use the 5th skill, after use the 6th skill, after the 4th skill, and after the 3rd skill every 2nd rotation. Here you can see I'm jumping bot, 4th skill, 3rd skill. There is no reason for you to do 4, 5, 6 or 6, 5, 4, but you want to utilize the 6th skill before the 4th skill and the 5th skill, because with that way you're filling up your tier 3 faster. That's the only reason I'm doing that. And as you can see here, even if you cancel the 5th skill, the shock, the paralysis, it's happening really easy. You don't really need to try on that. With a normal proccing obelisk, you want to proc on the tier 3 or you want to proc on the 3rd skill. But there is no such a thing as you're doing here, you know, stacking up all the damage inside the beast with the tier 3, with the 5th skill, 4th skill, and the 3rd skill proccing into his face. So yes, as you can see, 7.5 before here with Makari, I think I was 8. So for sure Makari got more burst, but we have to figure out what he's gonna do at the end. And the beast timing in paralysis season, it's really weird. Sometimes it jumps in 1 0 1 1 7, sometimes 1 1 1. It's really weird. So I was almost losing it here. 8.5 already here, and yes, you feel like, okay, this is not gonna do a lot and stuff like that, but it's my first time, like 3rd run, 2nd run. I test here in ABX like couple of times, and after I drop the video, just to let you know, guys, how valuable this character is. With half of the build of Makari, she's able to perform similar. And what I'm talking about similar, I'm 9.3 here, as you can see. I missed the rotation. I'm doing Chimichanga's rotation here, as you can see, but it's already 9.6. So yes, before with kind of bad rotation and my Makari beefed up, I did 10.3. Here with Shuri, she just came into the game, I just built her, and I'm able to do 10 million straightforward with not even retry a lot, not even the perfect rotation. That's huge, guys. That's huge, and the reason is that Shuri, instead, you know, in Makari got like 3 abilities. She's missing silence, I think, and she's missing burn, but I'm not 100. I think she's missing burn and silence. She got only paralysis, but Shuri got all 3 meta abilities for ABX, and in the same time got 2 meta abilities for ABL. So you can replace with Shuri Kamala Khan, you can replace Black Widow tier 3, Makari, Awaken, and Crystal Cost, Crystal Wall, take all the build from Makari and go straight forward, build your Shuri and have her for 2 months of ABL, 3 months of ABX. That's huge. This character could carry your account through all ABX, ABL. She got the human ability. Makari is lacking the human ability, so you couldn't use her in ABL most of the days. You could use her, I think, only one day. But here you can see Shuri can do it. Of course, if you have Black Widow tier 4, there is no problem about you. Tier 4 Black Widow can outscore everyone in ABX and ABL. And for this specific run here, guys, it's really bad. I took a lot of hits. I could save a lot of score on me. I saw people doing 6.1, 6.2 with, of course, way better builds than me and way more training than me. Most of the videos here, it's from yesterday, today morning, and I was trying to do it through my work, so I wasn't paying so much attention. And even with that, effort, I managed to do already 3 million, and I'm not even into the last phase where you're getting the buff again. It's like in couple of Odin's Mites here. I'm gonna have the Berserk phase, the Odin's Might with 150 more attack. And with Kamala count, you can't do that this week because he's missing the sock effect. So yes, the best case scenario is using Shuri after Black Widow. So yes, enjoy the score. As you can see, it's already 40 seconds left and I'm 3.5, so there's no way I'm gonna lose the 4 million here. I'm gonna get them to get you can't really lose the 4 million. If you build even more, if you build here even more, from now you're gonna be able to cap 4 million 100%. And perhaps I'm gonna do 6 myself if I build it here even more and care about not getting hit. Here I almost get hit. The rest of the fight I'm getting a lot of hits. But look at this solid 4.6 from a character not built it that good. So ABL, ABX meta, let's go GBR. For the GBR run, I test here against one of my moderator in 2 moderators of me in Discord, members of the channel and the community we have in YouTube and Discord, and one of them was with the well-known Alaska Light. He was with tier 4 Ironman. I'm gonna show you the score there later on and the teams. And I was using Shuri with She-Hulk lead and Fox. I was feeling that that's the best team. Perhaps I was wrong, but I had already used some characters. I can't really remember. And you can see here, he have done 62% of the damage and I've done 33% of the damage. And my build, it's similar, like I told you, it was like I saw you previously. I was with CTP of Raids and he was with CTP of Rage also tier 4 Ironman. The other Ironman is tier 3, but the main damage, as you can see, it's from Alaska Light and me. I've done 40% and he's on 57. And we just went through the first phase, where in the first phase, the tier 4's smashing it, of course. And don't get me wrong, he's not bad player. I'm not doing that damage with bad player or someone who just built his tier 4. He's practicing a lot. He is in my alliance also, not the main one, but in the Reapers. And he's a really good ABX player. He's pulling out a lot of score. So you can see I'm stable 40%. That means we're doing similar damage against Ironman tier 4. Which, that's insane, guys. A character I just took and built him tier 3, spending nothing, just the materials for tier 3. I'm able to do that. You can see there. They're saying, whoa, Nikos. It's because they're seeing my output. I'm keeping up with Ironman tier 4. As you can see here, he got Ironman tier 4, Wave and Hulkbuster, which is really nice team. And I'm using the same rotation I saw you, cancelling tier 3 into my 5th skill, delay, cancel, 4th skill, and proccing on the 3rd skill. With proccing, I mean letting the 3rd skill play until the end. And yes, at the end he won a bit, he did more damage because of the buff of Fireman, but still guys, being able to do in 2 minutes and 30 seconds with Ironman and do 35%, if Ironman was missing, I could do it in like 5 minutes, but you know, showcasing it solo, you don't have the other guy see how much damage he did. And of course, the GBR is blast type, and Iron Man has no advantage, and I had an advantage, but in the same time, this Iron Man is full of all this blessing, and I have only one. Let's go through World Boss Legend. Let's go against stage 50 Mephisto, and I'm going through my Kamala to show you how fast she can do it with the CTP of raids I had on here. And I'm going a bit fast, so you can see CTP of raids. The first phase was like in how fast it was. Yes, you can see that it's CTP of raids because it stays there for 5 seconds. Yeah, you can see that here. I managed to, yeah, 1 minute to go through this with the CTP of raids, right? 1 minute. Remember that. And let's go through this. And yes, I end up doing it with 2 minutes and 10 seconds with my Kamala. The first two phases, 1 minute the first one, and 2 minutes and 10 seconds the second one. Check out what she's able to do, what my Shuri was able to do with just a proccing obelisk. That's before I equip a rage on her, and I'm gonna show you how I utilize her with a rage after that. Here is how you should proc. Yes, I'm doing first the 4th skill, or first the 5th skill, delay cancel, 4th skill, and the 3rd skill, as you can see, and or I'm proccing on the 6th skill. Proccing on the 6th skill, you know, you're letting the skill place until the end. That's what it means, and you want to have your obelisk inside the 6th skill. Here, I'm trying to proc on the 3rd skill. It's pretty easy, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to go and slap a rage on Shuri. I'm telling you that you can utilize here for, here is with just a proccing obelisk, stage 50, which is insane. Before like 6 months, you couldn't even imagine that. But now, after Kamala and after all the level 80s, that's normal, you know? Using an obelisk and having these results. And I'm already talking about the results without you, before you see how fast she can do it. But you can figure out here. Okay, already 1 minute. So Kamala, 7 seconds. So Shuri with a proccing obelisk, it's 7 seconds slower than Kamala with raids. In the same stage, same strikers, same supports, no build, just an obelisk, guys. That's pretty insane. I mean, look at this proc. It's not huge, it's not raids, it's just an obelisk. And it was like 6 bars. That means she can totally do that. I think I died here, but you can see she's slower than Kamala in the second phase. But in the first phase, she worked really nice, proccing on the obelisk, but here you can see I'm kind of 20 seconds away from the proc, from the Kamala score, and still I'm way behind. There is no way in 10 seconds to do 15 bars. And you can see she's pretty durable, she can stay alive. I missed that here, should go from the other side, but you can see 15 bars, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So she's 50 bars less than Kamala in stage 50 raids compared to proccing obelisk. And that's what she was able to do with the CTP of raids in the same stage, and the other rotation I'm doing now. And as you can see, yeah, it's kind of annoying because you are enabling his raids faster with this rotation. With the previous rotation, you're just hitting, you know, 2 skills and run around. Now you have to spam everything to charge your tier 3 faster, to cancelling it and stuff like that. But still, in the same time, you can see, okay, I lost the tier 3 there. But yes, she's a straightforward good character for sure. And you can see here, it's not huge. It states 54, of course. 4 stages more. CTP of raids. And yes, it's not huge difference damage wise, but you can see at the end I was able to do it. And you know that a mighty destruction or a mighty energy could be better for this kind of content, but raids could pull you out. GBR, World Boss Legend states 50 and above, ABX top score, and ABL. So guys, as a conclusion, in my opinion, this character, it's an investment in the game. Whatever you put in here, she's gonna perform really nice. You really need to just give her a mediocre build, and she can pull out a lot of content that other characters needs huge amount of Eldritch Blessing, huge amount of build. And the fact that she got her own passive ability boosts her damage in another level, and in the same time you can just use her as a support. Okay, I passed through that she got this buff, which is really good for PvE and PvP as a support, and I just mentioned the PvE value, but because I really like ABX, ABL, World Boss Legend, and GBR is something that everyone should farm. I mentioned these game modes straightforward to let you know how good she could be and how valuable she is right now if you invest, if you're targeting to go high on ABL and ABX and take those rewards they are giving away daily. That was it. Let me know how you feel about here. See you in the next, and bye bye to everyone.